All right, Vaughan Mayor Steven Del Duca is holding a news conference this hour outlining steps that the city is taking to combat hate. We'll listen in live.
A resolution that would seek to prohibit these kinds of hateful, insightful, intimidating demonstrations. And here I am today to announce that just yesterday, I brought forward a member's resolution that was unanimously endorsed by council. It was unanimously endorsed by council, and that resolution directed our city staff to prepare a bylaw that would prohibit demonstrations that intimidate or incite hatred, intolerance, or violence within 100 meters of the vulnerable social infrastructure that we have here in our city. And the maximum penalty, the maximum permissible penalty for anybody who violates this bylaw would be up to $100,000 in fines. I want to be clear. I want to be very clear about this. My resolution does not seek to ban peaceful protests or demonstrations, including those that might occur as part of a labor union strike. These will continue to be permitted. My goal is to prevent those protests that clearly cross the line, protests that are no longer peaceful, protests that intimidate our residents, protests that are designed to incite hatred or violence, protests that, in my opinion, our charter was never designed to protect. In addition, I want to stress that the bylaw that our staff will be developing will provide protection to every single faith community here in the city of Vaughan, and it will do so equally. It will also provide that protection to our schools, our child care facilities, our congregate care facilities, and our hospital. I said this back in March. Everyone, every single person here in the city of Vaughan, regardless of their faith or their background, has the right to be safe and to feel safe, especially in vulnerable areas within our community. The places where our kids go to learn, including my kids, the places where families drop their kids off for childcare, where people go to pray and to worship, or where people go to receive, in some cases, life-saving medical attention. I'm really pleased as well to confirm that I've been in touch with York Regional Police Chief Jim McSween, and he provided a letter of support for my initiative. My resolution specifically directed our city staff to work closely with York Regional Police on a joint enforcement framework. I am very confident. I'm confident that by taking clear and necessary action, we will be able to continue to build a pluralistic, tolerant, diverse, inclusive community here in Vaughan, a community that I am so very proud of, a community in which we look out for one another and we take care of one another and we are unified, and above all else, a community in which people from all backgrounds and faiths can achieve and can create better, more rewarding, and more prosperous lives for themselves and for their families.
That is Vaughan Mayor Steven Del Duca this morning announcing a resolution passed unanimously endorsed by council yesterday prohibiting demonstrations that incite violence and hatred within 100 meters of schools, churches, synagogues, etc. Again, talking about the fines that could go up to as much as $100,000 if you participate in them. So we'll have more from Steven Del Duca throughout the day here on CP24.